Let's talk cheek retractors here and why I recommend and favor certain ones. So I'm going to focus on the silicone cheek retractors that you see in this baggie here, but then also these plastic ones, okay? So you might notice or wonder, why is this in a baggie? So only dental professionals are able to re-sterilize cheek retractors. If you're not a dental professional and you don't have your own sterilizer at home, you need to throw them out after every single client. You can't just simply disinfect them. You can't just wash them with soap and water. They're disposable, okay? But this is in a bag because I sterilize these and I can reuse them because they're sterile before every single client, okay? So, but there's a reason why I'm talking about this. I really do prefer the silicone ones. I used to really like these plastic ones because, as you can see, they come in different sizes. They're very easy to apply and they're cheap. Like, they're not expensive. You can get 20 of these for like $5. And if you're not a dental professional, you do have to be throwing them out. But they're very easy for the patient to wear. These ones are smaller, so I'm going to use these ones. They just have to pop them in like this. Uh-huh. See? Like this. Easy, easy. Okay? So easy. I'm gonna get lipstick everywhere. But anyway, so see how easy that was. But what I like about the silicone ones better is the silicone ones actually cover the lips as well. If you're using these ones, you have to make sure to put Vaseline on the lips or whatever type of vitamin E oil product you might have because you need to protect the lips. But with the silicone ones, it's just an extra step you don't have to do because this is what's covering the lips. But these are more expensive. Let's say you can get 3 of these for about $15. These ones you can get 20 for $5. In some cases, it depends on if you're in Canada or the US, prices do vary. But these are more comfortable. The thing is, these are more of a mouthful for sure. These ones aren't as much of a mouthful for your client, but they really do pinch. I just had these on for maybe what? A second, and I can still feel it. It was kind of pinching here and here. But the anatomy inside my mouth might be different than yours. It might be different than the next person. So my anatomy is just a certain way where it did pinch. So these ones might have been more comfortable for me. So what I suggest my teeth whitening technicians do when I teach them is try on a couple of them. Even if this one looks a lot bigger, it might actually be more comfortable for your client. I suggest trying on 2 of them. Of course, that's more of a cost because you'll just be throwing them out afterwards. So it's up to you. You don't have to, but that's just kind of my suggestion. But while you're talking about cheek retractors with your clients, I tell every one of them. Teeth whitening is super simple. You just have to lay there for 1 hour. I do all the work. It's the cheek retractors that people don't often love because it pushes everything out of the way. It can feel kind of funny, but these are more comfortable. I've never had complaints one bit. But these ones, everybody always says afterwards, like, oh my God, like that was really starting to pinch. It does pinch, but it's not the end of the world. It's not cutting anything, it's not hurting anything. Let your clients know it's going to be uncomfortable a little bit, but that's the worst it is. I promise. Nobody says they love the cheek retractors, but 9 times out of 10, it's no big deal. People tolerate them because the teeth whitening just looks so nice afterwards. But if you don't mind the extra expense, I do only use these silicone ones, unless for some reason the patient's mouth is just so small that the silicone ones just keep popping out. That actually does happen. So then you want to switch to the plastic ones. There's many other ones you can buy. Feel free to research, buy a bunch of them, seeing which ones you like too. And I suggest putting them in yourself so you know what they feel like. So when the client's kind of confused, especially if they've never had teeth whitening before, they might kind of go like, oh, this kind of hurts. They might not be able to talk because they have the cheek retractors in, but they might be like, ow, like that really hurts. Don't hesitate to say to them, okay, I know it does pinch a little bit, but can you tolerate it? Because most people tell me it's not their favorite thing, but they do it for the teeth whitening. Is that okay with you? You never want to ignore someone's concerns, or when someone says that something hurts, don't ignore it. But maybe it just means you want to switch to different cheek retractors so your clients complain a little bit less. But Having that said, you guys, these are perfectly fine. In the Whitening Pro Academy, these are what I send to all of my students because these are the easiest to apply. And I like to start people off easier so you don't have to worry about trying to fiddle around with different types of cheek retractors. That's the last thing you need to worry about. These just pop in. You can even have the client put it in themselves. Okay. So I hope that helps. Let me know if any questions. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.